Hi. So let's say that you're a technical writer and you're writing a blog post on dev.to. Now, normally you might require access to some external tools for generating some image that you might want to insert in your blog based on your blog content, or you might just want to have a quick review of the blog post before you submit it for technical purposes. So normally you would just copy some of the section of the blog post, open a new website like ChatGPT or Claude, use the LLM, give it a prompt that, hey, quickly review my content, and it will give you some suggestions, which then you'll have to again copy and apply manually. What if I told you that you don't need to leave the platform where you're writing your blog post, such as on dev.to? Because I have built a Chrome extension which will allow you to not only review the content of your blog post, but also generate images on the fly based on the content that you have. And all this is made possible with the help of Nebius AI Studio. So Nebius AI Studio is a platform that hosts several open source models, a lot of the state-of-the-art models, including the latest ones such as DeepSeek V3, DeepSeek R1 for text-to-text, or if you have like, let's say, text-to-image based. So we can use Flux Schnell or the Stable Diffusion models. For this particular example, I'll be using the DeepSeek V3, DeepSeek R1 for evaluating your technical content and giving you suggestion. And for generating the image, I'm using the Flux Schnell model. So these provide you APIs in JavaScript and Python or even curl requests. So I built my Chrome extension using these tools. So let's see this in action. So let's say that right now I'm writing this particular article on how you can integrate Nebius fast LLM inferencing with vector search. So I'll just simply go ahead and select a part of the text, and I can use this right click and have this AI tool, and I can click on generate image from text. So it will go ahead and actually generate this particular image that now I can very easily just copy and I can paste it over here. And this will, if I quickly see the preview now, you'll be able to see that now I'm able to see this preview. So like, let's say if I save the draft and I go back and I navigate back over here, I'll click on edit. And now let's say that I also want to take a look at the technical content that I have written and I want to review it and probably update it. So I can again just very easily go ahead and click on AI tools and review the text with AI. So this will select the text and give me a suggestion based on the content, and I can then very easily go ahead and apply any of that suggestion that it is giving to me. And I can choose between the different models. So DeepSeek V3 and DeepSeek R1. DeepSeek R1 is the reasoning model that uses a chain of thought. It's very similar to the GPT-4o1, and it's actually in fact much more cheaper to actually run it in comparison to GPT-4o1. So these are the capabilities. Of course, one thing is that you also, like, if you hover, you can also see that we give the option directly as hover items. You don't need to always right click. So if you want to like, let's say, leverage the generate image, you can just use this hovering buttons icons as well, which are invoked when you select some text. So yeah, this is a great way to build applications and not have to worry about leaving your blog content. You can very easily just use this for either generating images on the fly, or you can leverage it for also reviewing the content that you have created for your blog. So again, a really nice ease of use tool to help empower you while you're writing your blogs, so that you can just focus on the blog itself and not have to worry about going to multiple places while you're working on your blog post.